Hey guys, this is Mark from parkflyers.com. Today we're looking at the Arma TLR tuned Typhon. This is a 1/8 scale 4-wheel drive buggy from Arma. It comes in a race-ready roller form, and essentially it's ready for you to install your components. Now the chassis on this is a step above a regular Typhon 6S, which is going to make it a lot more special. There's a lot more adjustments that you can make. The components that it's made of are of a higher quality. You have 775 aluminum components all over the car. They're all machined and they're all precise. You have a pill system front and rear of the car, which allows you to adjust anti-squat and tow. The shocks on the car have machined pistons, so the action on them is much smoother than a standard Typhon. Overall, you're going to be able to tune this thing to run a lot better than a standard Typhon. It feels more special, it looks more special, and it is definitely worth the money. So because the chassis is so incredible, a customer wanted to buy one from us, and he wanted me to select the components to put in this car to make it really, really drive great and really perform a lot better than a standard Typhon. So the heart of any car is the motor and speed control, and we went with the Castle Creations Cobra 8 for this. This is a limited edition. The motor on this is a V2, comes with a gold can, beautiful motor. Now the motor, because it's the V2, it has an improved armature and stator in it. It has some new design elements that actually prevent any low speed cogging or anything like that. It's very, very smooth, and it is definitely a noticeable improvement over the V1 motor. The motor designation is a 1515. It's a 2200 kV motor. It's 200 kV more than a standard Typhon motor, the Spectrum one that comes with it. So it's going to be faster on the same gearing. At the same time, it's going to be a lot more efficient. So you're getting more speed, more efficiency, which is really a home run. That means if you take care of the car and run it properly, the motor should last you a lot longer than a Spectrum motor. And again, you're going to be able to get more performance at lower temperatures. So it's very nice. Now the Cobra 8 speed control is a very special part of this combo. Because it has a 32-bit processor, it has very advanced data logging features, which basically works in tandem with an accelerometer that will help you tune the car for going straight or in the handling department. It's very sophisticated. One day we're going to make a video explaining all the details and how it improves your tuning of the car, and it's unlike anything I've seen before. Only the Americans can think of something like this, and that's why I like to put Castle Creation products in a lot of the custom builds that I do. They really know how to design their software, and they make great products. Now the chassis on the Cobra 8 is very special because now it's made from a machined piece of aluminum. So it definitely aids in mechanical cooling in addition to the fan that's on top of it. So it's really special. We like it a lot. Now the speed control and motor combo is about $340. It's definitely worth getting it, and it's going to pay for itself because we think it's going to last a lot longer than some of those Chinese junk systems. And again, the performance and the efficiency is definitely a step above. You're going to notice it if you put it in any car. There's been a lot of positive feedback and reviews on the internet about the motor and speed control combo, and we think the customer is going to love it in this car. Now for the steering servo, we went with the SW1212 from Savox. It's got more than enough torque for steering, and it's really fast enough for the car. We think it performs really adequate. It's got great centering, which you need on a buggy. If you don't have a servo that's going to center good on a buggy and it's going to start wandering, it's going to really detract from the whole experience of the car. Again, the Savox 1212 SW in this car is phenomenal. Now the car, because it was designed about 2 years ago, it came with a 23 tooth servo arm, which is no longer used by Arma. Now they went to the 25 tooth because everybody is making servos in a 25 tooth configuration. So we went with a hot racing servo, horn, and arm on this car. It's also going to be a nice upgrade over the standard arm, and we really like it a lot. Now for the battery on this car, we went with a Power Hobby 150C LiHV pack. It's definitely going to have the power to cope with all the stuff that this motor is putting out, and it is definitely something that's special. It's $150, a little expensive, but if you're going to spend the money on a car this nice, you might as well get the best battery you can get. And I don't know too many companies making 150C packs for a normal price. For $150, and you're getting, all that technology in the battery, it's definitely something that you want to put in the car. If you want to go with the 6S, you're definitely welcome to do that. It's going to make the car slightly heavier, It's not going to jump as good, but it is going to be a speed demon, and it's definitely a chassis that can handle all that power. Now, Power Hobby also makes the same pack in a 6S LIHV form, and you could welcome to put that in the car as well. The cool thing about 8-scale buggies is that their chassis is very versatile. That means you could throw on so many tires on this car and actually change the characteristics of the car. One tire that we really like, we wanted to mention, is the Proline Avenger. Now, this is an on-road belted tire. It really does not balloon at all. We tested this tire thoroughly. It does need some break-in to get maximum traction, but it's got an S3 compound. For some reason, when it comes from the factory, the rubber turns white. We don't know why, but it is beautiful. It's the same rim that's used on the Gladiator, just different tire, but highly recommended. And we think it'll basically let your car be an on-road demon. If you want to do speed runs, this is a tire you want to use. It's really nice. Most important upgrade for your buggy is going to be the Gladiator wheel and tire combo. It's made by Proline. It is definitely one of the best buggy tires out there. There is nothing better for all-around running. Now, the stock wheel is a dish wheel. I don't like the way this looks. The foam inside it's soft, as opposed to a really, really hard foam on the Gladiator. The pin block system here is multi-layered. Here you just have one layer. It's going to wear pretty quickly, and it's not going to grab that good. Also, the compound on this is grippier. It's an S3 Proline compound, very, very grippy. And if you look at the surface, it tends to be a flat profile, so it's basically going to have more contact patch with the ground, as opposed to this is a rounded surface on this tire. It's not going to really hook up that well. Dirt also accumulates behind this disc. I don't like that. With this, you have an open wheel design. Dirt just flows through there and doesn't build up. Overall, if you have any buggy, even a Typhon 3S, this is going to be a massive upgrade. I think they're under $50 for a pair of two. Again, this is the most significant upgrade you can do to your four-wheel drive buggy. So with the Cobra 8 combo, Castle gives you this little Castle link with it. Now, this is unique for the Cobra 8 speed control. You can't use the old Castle link with it. It's not going to work. It is USB-C connector on it, and it goes directly into the speed control. Now, the cool thing about this is it's free. First of all, Hobbywing will charge you for their tuners, and this works with the software, which is also free on the PC. I cannot tell you the level of tuning that you can do with the Castle software. You could really tailor the way the throttle reacts, the braking, all the parameters of how the motor is with this little thing, and it does make the car a lot more special. If you get the car, you must use this, in my opinion, to get the most out of your system. It is really going to help your car drive like you want it to. It's going to make it a lot more special, and I am going to be making some videos on how to use this in the future. It is that good. And again, this is free, comes with it. They don't charge you like Hobbywing does. So the value of the Cobra 8 system for $340 is definitely there, and we really like this a lot. Now, the customer gave us a really cool radio with the car. It's the Dumbo DDF 350. Now, we don't sell these, but we thought it was a nice radio. It's got a color screen. The wheel has a nice feel to it, a nice heavy weighted feel. Just wanted to show you the radio quickly, show you what it's about. All right, so for the body on the car, the customer wanted us to do a custom body, so we did an airbrushed fade in, fade out in black, and the center we did in a Tamiya baby blue. We thought it looks cool. It definitely makes the car pop, and we like it. All right, guys, so a really cool accessory for the Typhon is the RPM front bumper. Now, originally this was designed for the Creighton 6S, but it does fit on this car because it has the same screw holes. So it ends up having basically the bumper with a skid plate on the bottom of the car. Really protects the car. It doesn't protrude too far off the chassis, so it kind of looks normal. Very nice. It's got the RPM unbreakable plastic on it, which is really made for hard bashing, and also is considered a winter plastic, so you're not going to break this thing in the cold. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us on this video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Have a great day.